it.
Hey guys, it's Taylor from Casablanca here again. So today I'm going to try to roast my own green coffee here at home. So essentially you just need heat. So we're gonna do 3 different methods of getting heat to the bean to see if we can roast it. First, we're gonna pop it in the oven. I've got a pan, I'm gonna cover it in tin foil, maybe poke a few holes for air, slap that into the oven. It's at about 425 degrees. See where that gets us. And then I'm going to cook it on a burner with the pan. And then last but not least, a microwave safe bowl. And we'll see what happens when we zap it in the microwave for a little bit. Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna start with the pan in the oven. I'm gonna spread them out evenly over the pan. There's some nice sounds going on here. And I'm gonna cover it with tin foil. This would just be fun experimentation in the house if you find yourself with some green coffee. I've had the oven preheated to 425 for like 30 minutes now, so we're just gonna get it in there. I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer that I'll repeat kind of over and over just so that I don't burn the place down. Next up, the pan. I'm just gonna turn on my heat, put the beans in, let it get up to temperature. I'm gonna keep constant motion to make sure that we don't stop the heating process and try to get it as even as possible. That's probably enough. I'm not gonna like build up too much height with the beans, kind of like just let it be even. Okay, so it's definitely starting to roast and smoke, and I can see there's chaff. There's a bit of chaff going on, so we're just gonna keep rotating this and try to get an even roast. As you can see, there's a couple variances of actual roast color. Don't show your head roaster because she would be very mad at this, even though she's in the room with me. Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the heat off for a second because the timer just went off for the oven, and I've gotta check. Oh god, I've gotta check the oven because this is definitely burnt. We'll see if we can get
I'll
this
stir it
a
while
bit
you
more
check
even.
the
All
oven.
right, please do.
Okay.
Okay, those are still completely green.
Come back in another 10 minutes.
I'm gonna do 10 minutes. My recipe.
Oh, sorry, that's what I would recommend. There is quite a bit of chaff coming off of this. So if you're doing this at home, maybe make sure there's nothing flammable nearby.
Just don't light any candles, okay? All right, I'm gonna get the heat back on. I think we're almost done. We're ready to gonna be so close to drinking this. Okay, you can hear the crack? That's first crack. And that's what we want. I think I'm gonna cut this. It's definitely gone for like a medium to well done. At this point, I am going to transfer this to a colander. We're gonna do a foolproof method of getting rid of this chaff. Oh. Can I get some air? This is not my apartment, so they're gonna give me to get rid of chaff. It's how the pros do it. So, okay, so that is nice and aerated. I'm gonna put it into a separate bowl to continue to cool. I'll clean it up, I promise. Smoke alarm didn't go off.
Okay, am I clean up crew? Okay.
You might not be able to see super clearly, but we've got some great color. There was the coffee before, and now here it is after. We've got some pretty heavy style French roasting on some of these beans. Light roast on, check it out, one side, and the other side is actually, no, don't touch that. There's chaff everywhere. So this is a messy process. It's definitely something to do with the family nearby to watch and then clean up afterwards.
So I was like, oh, this is hot. It is hot.
So pan roasting coffee took about 3 minutes pretty quickly, and we had to assess a lot of things going on. So in that time, right now we're about 10 minutes into the oven roasting, and this is my final product for the pan roasting. And while we're waiting for that to kind of get done, we're gonna try the microwave. So I've got my bowl, microwave safe, and I'm just gonna put some more green coffee in it. And I think I'm just gonna start at 2 minutes, high, full power, and then by that time, the oven will be done and I can check them both, and we'll go from there. Can we put the camera in the microwave and then hit turn? To get that shot of what the bowl sees? Okay, so we're almost done with our 15 minutes of time in the oven, and the microwave's been going for about a minute and a half. So once they finish together, we'll check the progress of both.
Is there any color change?
So the microwave just beeped, and I'm gonna check to see what this looks like. Oh, that bowl's super hot. The oven just went off. Give me 1 second, let me get a mitt. Okay. Okay, microwave beans, little bit of color change. The bowl's pretty hot. The ones at the bottom are darker, which is surprising. And of course, there's chaff. This is now 15 minutes in the oven. Oh, this has a really nice, even color. I kind of like this. A lot more even color for the roast than the actual pan. But if you're just looking for a quick coffee, you know, you can choose. So I'm gonna do 10 more minutes in the oven. We'll see what we get. So it's popping in the microwave right now. We did it for another 3 minutes. No, hold on. It's smoking a bit.
Okay, stop.
It's really smoking.
That doesn't look like smoke.
Shh, okay, we're not gonna do the microwave anymore. That's the smokiest option thus far. So I'm gonna pull this out, and I think we're gonna be done. So this is very uneven. As you can see, there are really green beans and really dark beans. Oh, Lord. As you can see, the microwave is probably not gonna be the most evenly roasting option. So this is the coffee from roasting up with the pan on a burner. So here's the oven timer going off. So now we're at a total of 25 minutes in the oven at 425. So let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Okay, yeah. This is the best so far. This color is like super even. The only thing is you can still see a lot of the chaff, but I think that we can use our preferred method of getting rid of the chaff. But I really like the way this looks. So I'm gonna pour this into the colander, try to get rid of some of the chaff. Now with this technique, you just want to do some slight movements and give it a go. Right. It's as good as it's gonna get.
Better, but.
Yeah. So we started with green coffee. And this, sometimes you can definitely buy it online, and you can pick it up at your local roastery. Maybe they'll sell you some. Obviously we tried oven, the pan, and in the microwave. In all seriousness, the oven seems a lot more controlled and a lot easier to deal with messes and whatnot. This is the oven coffee. As you can see, there's a lot more consistency in the color itself. And I'm actually pretty excited to drink this. We've got roasting in the pan. Less consistent in color. You've got really dark and then some pretty light. But it seems like most of these got some cooking, roasting done. And the worst one is the microwave. Completely inconsistent, totally charred beans, and then barely even touched beans right next to it. Okay. So don't use a microwave. Also be careful. Don't start a fire. in your apartment. So thanks for watching while I roast it at home, and happy roasting.